Paul has this amazing ability to sort of be at the center of whatever's happening in the United States. And, in around, I think, early 1975, this young guy named Lorne Michaels turned up because he had pitched and sold this idea to NBC to do a late night, Saturday night kind of variety show that, unlike Milton Berle's show or unlike Cher's show, was going to be kind of counterculture. He and Paul were introduced very early and hit it off and were fairly instantly best friends and have remained that way ever since. And so as Lorne was putting together his cast with John Belushi and Chevy Chase and Gilda Radner and Danny Aykroyd, Paul was right there with them, going out to dinner with them, hanging out in the studio, and kind of being at the moment of creation of Saturday Night Live, which obviously continues to this day. And he hosted the show multiple times in those first 5 years, and always, and wrote his own stuff. He did this incredible, the second episode they did a cold opening with him. It was a Thanksgiving episode, and he came out to sing Still Crazy After All These Years dressed in a turkey suit. And he gets through a few bars, and then he stops, and he goes like, this isn't working at all. I wanted to be a regular guy. They say, why do you have to be so serious? And basically taking himself to task. It's like, I didn't want to be so serious, but this is ridiculous. And he has this tantrum on stage and storms off, and it was hysterically funny. It was like one of the most talked about sketches of the entire year. And it came out of him, wrote the whole thing out in longhand by himself and brought it in and presented it to the show and said, I think this is how we should do this. And boom, there it was.